I'm pretty sure that one of us would love to become overnight celebrities. I'm pretty sure that anybody would love to be treated like royalty, will be adored by fans from all over the world. I'm pretty sure I would too. Everybody would just love the fact that you were appreciated because you love what you do. And that has low-key become a problem because a lot of these celebrities are often going through problems of their life and they can't really share it because sometimes they're often a lot of like people tend to twist the words and they like make it their own, and then the whole thing comes apart and it's just a whole mess. Now, where am I going with this? Well, the whole case with Demi Lovato, her unfortunate demise with heroin overdose was kind of surfaced like 2 days ago. And Demi Lovato was sent to the hospital, thankfully in stable condition. You know, like she's recovering, she's doing just well. Now, the whole problem with this situation is that a lot of like not only Demi Lovato fans, but just people in general are often supporting her and are pretty much siding with her, saying, I hope she gets better, I hope all is well, and so on and so forth. That's great, right? But the whole like thing with like everyday people, like there's this whole like thing going on with like celebrities and like everyday people. Like they tend to treat these like celebrities as like the higher authority, or as if they're not human beings, if you get what I'm saying. Like they tend to think that celebrities are often people who are superheroes, if you put it into perspective, simply because they are well known around the community. Now, however, if the same situation happened to some ordinary person, they go against their ordinary person's actions, saying it was your fault, you deserve every single bad thing because drugs are bad, it is your own wrongdoing. And that is definitely the worst thing they could do to somebody. And honestly, my opinion, I believe, first off, like my opinion, I think drugs are bad. You know what I mean? Like no doubt about it. Like you shouldn't do drugs. But if somebody reaches a certain point in their lives where they cannot, like if they think that they cannot escape a certain situation, or if they have like nobody and nothing to like trust or go to for help, they often coincide with drugs in order to cope the situation. You know what I mean? Like, not that I'm saying that like I'm siding with the fact that they're taking drugs. It's just the fact that people often think it is their solution to their problems. Who texts me? Like, it is often because that they think it is a solution to their overbearing problems. I'm pretty sure everybody like has their own way of coping for things. I have my own way of coping with things. Like for example, I listen to music. I go to the gym. I do YouTube videos for a living because like not only that I love what I'm doing right now, it is because that it is an escape from reality. It is a way of getting away from like the problems of the real world, and that is why some people turn to drugs so that they can escape their reality. You know what I mean? But it is a certain point in life where it becomes unhealthy and becomes an addiction, and I believe that everybody can pretty much get help, And now, obviously, I'm one of those people who's siding with Demi Lovato. Like, I wish her for the best. I really wish for her speedy recovery, and I hope that she goes to rehab and to get help, try to treat her addiction, because I've heard that she has been sober for like 7 or 8 years, and for this to resurface and her being hospitalized for addiction, for heroin overdose, is really like scary, and it is very shocking to say the least, because people are thought that she's sober, and people are often heartbroken because of it. Now, me personally, like I'm not a huge fan of Demi Lovato. Like I don't really like listen to her music, let alone like watch her movies. But as a human being in general, like regardless if you're a celebrity or if you're just a regular everyday person, working a 9 to 10 hour job every single day, I believe that nobody should go through this whole ordeal. Just like Demi Lovato did. You know what I mean? Like, I wish for everyone who is suffering from any addiction, heroin, cigarette addiction, you name it. I really wish for, you know, the people who are struggling with such a dilemma. I hope that they recover from it, and I hope that they will lead a healthier lifestyle, because it is actually very heartbreaking to see such an amazing human being, in fact, to go through this situation, especially if someone's been sober for 7 years, you know? Like, that's an accomplishment, you know? And now, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, people are probably gonna, like, debate against this, like, regardless of, regardless of, like, a celebrity or if a person, like, they obviously are probably gonna, you know, are gonna say something against this. But me personally, I'm not really too, like, judgmental of one's actions. Like, if somebody's, you know, want to do something with their lives, and I'm obviously, like, I have no say, you know what I mean? Like, I obviously don't control people's lives, and I let them do what they need to do, you know? But I still, like, really, I still wish for people, I still wish for people in general to, like, lead a much healthier lifestyle than what, you know, they're going through, you know what I mean? If you guys are looking for advice, you know, like, anybody who's watching this video, like, just looking for advice, like, I would just suggest, you know, like, exercise, you know, do like yoga, meditation, like, all of those things, you know, hell, even gaming, you know what I mean? Like, you know, just sit down, play your favorite game for like 10 to 15 minutes, you know, listen to music. There's like a whole, like, a bunch of, like, alternatives if you're trying to lean yourself away from doing drugs, you know? Now, my closing remarks is, Demi Lovato, I really, like, wish you will recover very soon, and I wish that you will not only take this into consideration, but also like, try to find, like, other ways to cope with pain and other, like, issues that you're suffering with, because, like, if you're not suffering from anything, that's, you know, I apologize for that, but, like, if you are, like, just try to think of ways to cope with that stress, you know? Like, it's hard. Like, life is really hard, you know what I mean? Like, there are some things in life that is easier, and, like, it is, like, a lot easier to access and to cope with that, you know, amount of stress in life, especially if you are a celebrity. But again, like, I really, like, hope that you will do well in your life, and I really hope that, you know, that people are obviously, like, supporting you, because, you know, I support you, you know, that's totally, no doubt, like, I support you, and, like, 100%, you know. Yeah, so my closing remarks are, if you guys have any more comments to say, please let me know in the comment section below. I would absolutely love to hear them. So yeah, so just let me know, and I'll be gladly to see you guys next video. See you guys later.